here, and today I'll be bringing you another episode of my Assassin's Creed Valhalla playthrough. Now, in the last episode, we completed Gloucestershire, or mostly completed it, because we didn't do the 2 cairnstones or the offering altar. We then went over to Nottinghamshire, and I'd like to say about halfway through the quest line, but I can't know that for sure until we actually finish it. So I'm just going to say about halfway, because we're chapter 2 of the quest. We've also done some of the like collectibles and everything. Where's the quest marker?
What do you see?
You're over there. Okay. We're probably going to have to help the Hemthorpe choose between Tryggvi or Vili as their next Jarl. Come on. Why are you running? I don't know how I didn't get hit before then, but okay, cool. Also, we're at full finger. Right, we're going to
go, Sunan.
Okay, they're up there. That makes it easy. Odin's Rest.
Should a new threat to Hemthorpe emerge, who will step up to meet it? Really? I'm not sure.
Eivor.
Drengur.
Sunniva, thank you for coming.
The sight of old friends lets my heart rest easy.
We came as soon as we heard, bearing gifts for Hemmingur Jarl.
The celebration will last many days. How soon shall we begin?
The pyre's construction is underway, and all of our guests are lodged and welcomed. We could begin shortly.
Good. You handled this well, Tryggvi.
I pledged my life's oath to Hemmingur Jarl. There is nothing I would not do for him. The Althing must be held when the week is out and the funeral is done. The nobles of this shire will name Vili the Jarl of our clan. This assumes they will be sober after a week of drinking and weeping.
It will be a grand funeral. Father will have a clear view of his lands from here. The flames will burn bright and tall for all the Shire to see. You've done well, Tryggvi.
This was his favorite spot in the Shire. I suppose we should get started. Our guests need looking after.
I will look for you later, to save you from them, once the mead has really soaked in.
You are a true gift, Eivor. Thank you.
Tryggvi is Hemthorpe's rock. With him around, the city can keep its peace.
He's a good man.
I must be away for a short time, Eivor. I want to retrieve something for my father. A gift.
When did you have time to make a funeral gift?
It was something I had hoped to give him in life. You must see it to believe it.
I brought a gift from the Raven clan. I stored it at the watchtower on the far side of Hemthorpe.
Very kind, thank you. I should like to see it.
I should look over the gift first. It must be worthy of Hemmingur Jarl.
Not that I don't trust
There's
you.
a heaviness to your look, Eivor. What troubles you?
Hemmingur desired my counsel before he died. Wanted my opinion on the future of this clan's leadership.
That would be Vili, would it not?
That's what I said.
If tradition held, yes.
Tryggvi has tasked me to help the Volva with the sacrifices. Could we speak with her to ease your thoughts?
It is a good idea, but let me go alone.
Okay, I'm probably gonna have 3 different locations. One for the watchtower, one for the Volva, and
Set scouts around the village. The people here must mourn in safety.
one for Tryggvi. Multiple quests accepted. Alright, cool. We leveled up again. Yeah, I was right. Hey, I was right with the big 3 as well. 6 had an exiled craftsman to adorn a final gift for Hemminger. Funeral for requested Ava's help in pacifying the situation. Must seek these. That's 3 for 3. Okay, put our 3rd Raven one in. Okay, we'll do this one last. Let's go speak to Lucia first. Where's she? Or he, I guess.
Cast about this land, my friend.
No, seriously, why is there a key there? I got all the stuff from... Should have set a marker on it. Damn it. Under the crate, isn't it? What the? Huh? Okay, so the sea's over there. Gotta check. Is it like... No, it is most definitely in the house. Strange. Very strange, but okay. He was right over here. This is the right way, yeah? Yeah.
Sooner, guide me.
A little confused about that, but okay.
With Hemminger Jarl gone, can Willie hold the reins? Will he guide us through?
You are the wolf-kissed one, the raven of battle whose fame grows with each waxing of the moon.
Yep.
I struggle with the choice Hemminger left for me. I would have your counsel on the matter.
A slaughter must be made. Many sheep at the bottom of the sleeping Jötun, before the pyre is lit. Follow.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get through that before the end of the stream.
Veleg mann þegar hann kom hérna með heri sínum. Full ógurlegt. Hann myndi hafa 4-10 manna í eitt besta messa.
Come, creatures. You are to serve the gods, and bid them welcome our beloved Hemminguljár, with ale and open arms.
What was the sleeping youth? That was the eagle point, wasn't it? Yes. Yes, it was. I remember walking down this path.
Do you have the gift of foresight, seer? Can you augur what is to come?
I see what need be seen, when it need be.
A great gift.
A great burden.
Did Hemminger Jarl consult you often? Did he unburden his woes?
We spoke often, yet too often he left with more burdens than he brought.
Worried about the future of his clan. About who would be Jarl.
Can this sheep stop running in front of me?
Lest our words draw foul spirits to dog us.
As you wish. Volva,
Your heart is restless. Your mind
Um,
clouded.
your sheep's
you
ran.
seek more than a guarantee of good omens.
I seek the gods' wisdom.
You wish to know who would best serve this clan as Jarl.
I do. Between Vili and Tryggvi, there's no clear choice.
We stand in the shadow of the giant, the great keeper of secrets. Here, you'll find a drink of the resounding sea. Ascend the sleeping Jötun, consume the waters, and meditate at its peak. Do not seek answers to your questions. They will find you.
So, you want me to climb up to the eagle point, I guess. I can do that. I don't know why, but whenever I'm streaming, my nose gets itchy. I don't know. Hey. Half the time it causes me to sneeze, the other half the time it just needs to be scratched. Is there like an actual way to the top? No? Okay. Hey, she actually decided to go up that time.
This is the summit. To seek an answer, I should clear my mind and still my heart. Hemminger Jarl, is it truly you?
Of spirit, not of flesh.
I mean,
Why
obviously.
have you not reached Odin's Hall?
I will in time. As the flames of my pyre burn, I will ride the path of wood smoke to the All-Father's Hall of Champions.
I am grateful to see you once more, Jarl. I struggle with the task you set before me. To choose your heir is not an easy thing. One man is beloved, but does not want the task. The other man is fit for the task, but is not favored.
I could not give you any more counsel in life, Eivor. So too in death am I rendered silent.
Forget wise counsel and rational arguments. What does your heart tell you?
My heart is stopped. It says nothing.
Smart
This should not
ass.
be my decision, Hemminger. The choice was always yours to make. You were their chief.
As Sigurd is your chief. But that does not quench your appetite for glory as you covet his place upon the high seat of your clan.
I do not seek to replace Sigurd. Fate weaved our futures long ago. We're only following its pattern.
Yet you see it coming. You welcome it.
Shall I renounce my fate then? Abandon the path to glory I walk?
No. I want you to die in defense of it. This is not how I remember you.
Oh, that did a big stun chunk. What the? Am I meant to follow him? Ow!
You left me too soon, Hemminger Jarl. Shire's fate is uncertain.
I trusted you to make the right decision. I still do.
Oh, now where have you gone? Over there. I've got to stop running straight into a spear throw. Maybe I should have waited for him to finish saying that.
You pushed me, Hemminger. I never intended this.
Have no regrets, Eivor. You have given me the great battle death I sought in life.
You old fox. Was that the point of riling me up?
The All-Father. He comes to welcome me to his hall. And I must follow. The choice you make will be the right one.
That's a load of crock and you know it. Okay, now let's speak with Villy. 500 that way. Where exactly? Oh, you're at the settlement as well. What was the jump point? It was... Hey, we're back. I can speak to... You've just realized
You
your
have
ship ran away.
seen what was needed.
I have. More than enough.
You came up here to sacrifice sheep and they ran away. I'm gonna go see what Villy and Trigvia want to do. Oh, would want to fight me here? Going to assume nothing because nothing has come to attack me yet, but why would it have lit up my weapons?
This is an excellent shoe. Gunnar's craft never disappoints.
Hello.
And here, from the Raven clan.
An impressive shield.
It is good, but it needs a touch of grandeur. Something personal for your father. A sigil, I think. A mark to adorn the front. We need an artisan. Is there one in the village?
I know a man. A master craftsman in exile. He lives in a cave northeast of Hemthorpe. I would take you there myself, but I have Isbjorn to retrieve.
Isbjorn, your father's spear. Did he not wield it at Ulkethorpe?
He lost it some winters back on a bear hunt. He hit the beast hard, but the spear stuck and the bear fled into the forest.
And after all these winters, you hope to find it again and present it to the pyre. The odds are narrow, to say the least.
Fret not, friend. I have a nose for these things. Seek out the exile. He'll see to your shield.
$300 meters and down. I'm assuming just follow this path.
All right, you can go.
What the? Oh.
You've done right by me, Ravenbearer.
Okay. Can't help but feel that was a cry against all the soldiers in the area. I wonder if it's the cave with the light out the front. Nah, can't be. I was right and just follow the path.
This must be the cave Villy mentioned. Who would live here?
Peak Cavern. there anything other than... Nope, just iron. That's not something over there. I don't think that's anything over there either. Oops. Oops. This is almost reminding me of a tablet cave.
The exile must value his solitude living in a hole such as this.
By tablet cave, I mean one of the treasures of Britain. This would just be a pain to get in and out of constantly, so...
Odin's beard. You're a difficult man to find. Hemminger Jarl is dead. I was told you're a master craftsman. I seek an etching on the shield to celebrate the life and death of Hemminger Jarl.
The stones. Hemminger Jarl possessed a steady hand and steady heart. Do you possess the same?
I'd like to say I do. Just go a little, like, wash pit there, I guess. This is twice in this area I've had to build a cairnstone, and I'm not gonna get anything from it. Really? I only need it that high? I can get that with 2 rocks. Like... Really?
Your heart is not yet steady.
How could it be at such a time?
Hemminger Jarl's heart never wavered.
It's dark, but...
In life it did not, but in death it lies still as a stone. You have not yet answered me. Will you help me with my etching?
How will you remember him?
Determination or strength?
By his determination to keep his clan safe and his people celebrated.
The mark of Vegvisir. Sights never lost. Is this your decision?
Yes.
Yes, I choose this one.
I will begin.
Yes, I will choose that one.
How did you come to be here?
Fate. I was given a death sentence. Unfairly, I felt. But a man was killed. Hemminger Jarl desired for me to live. The villagers did not. My sight and exile. That was our compromise.
Thank you for this.
His son will take his place.
That is for Vili to decide.
Vili has no say. Fate has already decided.
Hemminger would be pleased with our gift. I wonder if Vili has found his spear.
So you seem to think that there's a question as to whether Vili will take it, yet you say fate is already decided, so is that saying he will not? What's this way then? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now, if only I could have pushed that stone out of the way to begin with. I mean, to be fair, I probably, if this was real, probably could have just stuck my legs through the hole and tried to push it like that. Not sure how well that would have actually worked in practice, but would be funny to watch someone try that. Really? There is no way. Then again, I didn't actually Odin sense at all while going through the cave, so... Oh look, wolves. Why didn't I follow through with that attack? 100 meters down. Hello. You know, normally when you're dodging an attack, you don't roll directly into it. Where's the path again? See if I can find the path. Really? See, that's what happens. It's when you roll into. Ow. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Not the way I came from, or thereabout. Why? Why did you jump all the way down? You could have just done a little hop onto the... Ah, no wonder I didn't see it. Fine then. Get off the pole. Okay. Now we can just leave. Don't need to do the whole parkour thing again. I want to see what this abandoned library is. I'm probably going to have to come back to it if I do it now, but I'm curious. I also want to know what's the deal with that locked house that apparently had its key inside, but didn't. Also, it had the lock on... Ah. I wasn't even paying attention. I just felt my controller rumble and just attacked. Ah, it's a thinger. No, it's not. Oh, there's no snakes in those. I thought it was going to be a artifact. Well, let's see this Nottinghamshire. I really should probably sell some of these trade goods. There. My iridescence has moved from the... I have no idea what that word is. To the south of Nottinghamshire, you can find me. Simply venture into the eye of the forest, Mininglow. Look past the forgotten stone portals and past the top of the hill. You will find me ambushed by a family of trees. There my luster lingers. The voice of Saint Einflauder? Going to look at what that word means. Dear cease. A district under the pastoral care of a bishop in the Christian church. Okay. Well. I've got no idea as to where that's referring, so that'll be part of my treasure hoard hunting quest. Well, not quest. You know what I mean. My treasure hoard hunting episode. So I need to come and clear up this entire thing. So I need to... these little bits there. Do the quest first. Also, I still have no idea how to actually pronounce that word because the pronunciation guide in just Google definitions didn't really change the word at all. So I'm just going to assume it's diocese, one of those two, and probably never come across that word again. And where's Trickview?
This is an outrage!
What is an outrage?
Festive.
Too festive, and too soon. Fires, fights, and every man soaked in mead. Ugh, this has gone too far.
Hemthorpe could burn before the pyre is lit.
Gods, have I failed my dear Jarl?
Peace, Trickvi. I'll do what I can to calm things.
Mark there. There. And turn, you stupid bird. Let's mark that house again.
Did you see that sobbing sack of meat with the roosters?
What an arsehole. May you bite
Flee, warrior, flee! Loki's horde lays waste to you.
Why did you focus on the singular?
Dragons with mighty claws, save me from their wrath.
Kom nu! Berjast á móti!
Varför gremja allir? Það sem ilmir.
Thank you, mighty Thor. You've saved my life.
When you sober up, steer clear of roosters.
Haven't you ever played Zelda? Well, that seems to be a problem.
Help! Fire! Save my Vodite burns!
Did you set fire to your own shack?
What is this Voda you speak of?
A gift without price, fit for a Jarl's lips. But hurry, it catches flame.
So you know how in yesterday's stream I was talking about how my school Discord got deleted? Yeah, so at the start of the school term, we made a bingo chart of all the inconvenience things that could happen throughout this singular term. Well, actually it was meant to be for the whole year, but yeah, it's been a week and we've
If this is your
almost
Voda,
gotten
I managed
bingo
to save
3
it from the
ways.
licking flames.
You dared Surtur's heat, yes. A most potent drink, distilled from grain by the Rus of Kiev. Dip your horn and have a drink.
Yeah, I'm not
Bit
having
of
a
drink in the belly, never hurt.
I'm not
Watch
having a
yourself.
drink of
The Voda sneaks
Ah.
up on you quick.
But yeah, of the 25, counting the free space, we've got 9 in 1 week. And these aren't even the ones that were the most likely to happen. So I think people are now placing bets in the Discord as to how quickly we get through this bingo. Not whether we get through the bingo. How quickly we get a bingo. Heck, who knows? By the end of the year, we might have the full board.
You dung-eating rat!
What madness is this?
You dare wash our beloved Hemingir with your filth!
I asked you a question, friend.
There's a Saxon within. One stupid enough to try sending Hemingir to heaven over Valhalla. Now he cowers behind a locked door!
I only did right by his immortal soul!
You will get what is right for you!
Calm yourselves, all of you. I'll speak with him, unmask his true intentions.
Get that stain out here now!
This would explain why the key wasn't inside it. Oh. What did you drop?
Oh my god!
The people are quite upset.
Leave me be! I did nothing wrong!
You should walk out of here on your own before you cannot walk at all.
Yes, yes, I'll walk. Don't hurt me, please! There's a key there. If you open the door, I will follow you out.
I do not believe you, but okay.
You've got the key! Use it!
Get that stain out here now!
Come on.
You'll pay for your wrongs, desecrator!
Enough. Let him speak to explain himself.
I loved Hemingr. I swear. I only want him to fly free in the kingdom of God.
So you drench his body with your filth waters?
Is it your Christian holy water?
Of course. I anointed him in the name of the Lord.
I mean, yeah, you were wrong to bless the dead guy in a faith that he wasn't a part of.
Never inflict your Christian mysteries on a dead Norseman.
But I only...
These are your neighbors. Respect them, learn their ways, and you will draw breath long into old age.
Oh no!
There you are, baptized as one of us.
Some order seems to have been restored. Now to Tryggvi, to let him know.
Come on.
I have calmed the guests as much as they can be in their grief.
They mourn. It is to be expected. Still, thank you.
And how do you feel, old friend?
I mourn more deeply than most, I think.
Hemingr would be proud of what you have accomplished here. All you have done for him.
I hope so.
This ache will pass, Tryggvi. With time.
Yes, it will.
The Althing is tomorrow, and a Jarl must be chosen. I should speak with Sunniva about this.
What the? Oh. Oh, right, I forgot about up here. really much to comment on with this questline. It's so far been straightforward. I assume something's going to go wrong at the end, like Vili doesn't return with the spear, so we have to hunt him down, or he announces he doesn't want to be Jarl, but the people don't want Tryggvi. Something along those lines.
Did you consult the Volva? And were your questions answered?
Some questions were answered. Others I must answer myself.
And some new one arised.
Do you think there is a place for Vili in our settlement? He expressed a desire to live and work with us.
Will he not be Jarl of this Shire before the day's end?
That remains to be seen. Some are more eager to see Tryggvi in the high seat.
Eivor, Tryggvi has no intention to lead. He feels duty-bound to follow his master into death.
Absolutely not. My father would never allow such foolishness.
How else can I honor my Jarl, old as I am? This is no country for me. The future is yours, Vili.
The flames of this pyre will burn for my father. You must live. I forbid you to follow him into death. I will not let you sacrifice yourself.
Do you forbid me as a friend, Vili? Or as our new Jarl?
As a man who would see you come to your senses.
Vili, Tryggvi. Each man wears one of Hemminger's boots, with both men unwilling to seize the other.
Does the world need such useless dithering men? Why not stake a claim yourself? Take this Shire of your own.
It is not my
Yeah,
place.
that's not happening.
Your place is anywhere you lay your head, any hill you summit, any silver you take for your own. Do not limit yourself to niceties.
Nottinghamshire deserves a leader to admire. A man the people can trust. Most love Vili, and he loves them. But he lacks the will to be leader. He could learn, but does he wish to? And Tryggvi, sturdy and wise, and loyal to the legacy Hemminger Jarl left behind. Almost to a fault. But he is old, and his thrill for living has fled him. Hardly inspiring.
You cannot! I will not allow it!
I am not asking for your permission.
What if they co-rule?
Only your forgiveness.
Like,
Gods,
is
Eivor,
that a thing that can
put a
happen?
stop to this fool's death wish.
This is no small decision, Tryggvi. And not without great cost. The Shire will be diminished without you.
But I have nobody left. My life's purpose lies dead upon that pyre.
That is not so. When people look to my father for guidance, who did they see him turn to for counsel?
Hemminger Jarl was my rock. Yes, I gave him counsel, but he made the hard choices.
If Hemminger were here, would he not urge you to wield this wisdom for the betterment of all? And was your vow to serve Hemminger Jarl unto death, or to serve his legacy in life?
I will stay. You have wisdom, Eivor. More than I could have guessed.
What if you both rule? Like, honestly, that would solve both problems.
Eivor,
Sunniva!
pigs were spotted moments ago, lurking in the thicket. Vili gave chase.
Arshstick! You should have roused me first. Show me where he went.
Let us wake the others. The dark is lousing with pigs.
The nobles are too drunk to join this fight. It would be a slaughter on both sides.
You know best, Drengur. Just take care, will you? rage has consumed him, Eivor. All this anger, this sadness, it has truly taken form.
There
Our
was
mistake was never one to temper his emotions.
all three of those options were
This
the
was bound
exact
to happen.
same.
I should have been more vigilant.
Do not blame yourself, Drengur.
He always had me to watch his back, as children.
All three of those options were the exact same. I will kill them all myself means I'll go off on my own without the people. We can keep this a secret means don't tell the people. Our clans are drunk. They can't fight. Let's go alone. All three are the same fucking choice.
If this rampage is what he needs to rid himself of the sick that binds him, I will at least make sure he does not hurt himself.
Thank Odin he has the mighty Wolf-Kissed as his shadow.
There are things we do for family, Sunniva. No questions asked. For you, I would have done the same. For any of Raven clan.
We know, Drengur. That is why we are sworn to you. Here, Eivor. This was where Vili saw the scout killed and then charged after the enemy ahead. I will head back to Hemthorpe and make sure our ravens stand vigilant. Return to us safely, Drengur.
Oh hey, it's sort of cool that I didn't explore this mine when I first encountered it. Huh.
The gods here are vigilant.
Are they though? Because I've yet to see a red flash. That's fine. That's also mine. Really? Okay, weird to place lock and key in the same place, but okay. Go through the hole. Like, yes, I understand the key was under frozen water, but
Stop, Vili. They're gone. It's done.
Bah! I've seen roosters fight with more spirit.
Oddly enough, so have I.
That sound. Is it thunder?
Footsteps.
We need to fall back. Follow me. Quickly!
I'll take those. Fall back doesn't mean run further into the cave. You realize that, right? Oh, you were the wrong one. I didn't even get to see what that... Ooh. That it had some weight to it. Oh, it's a book. Ow. Come on, Billy, get up. So it's up there. Now that would probably, yeah, that would be just to destroy that. So...
Stay beside me.
There doesn't seem to be any... Ah! Also, that opened this way. I mean, yeah, that's where I was trying to jump the first time, but... There we go. Up onto there. Jump like that. Nope, that was definitely not the one I selected. And I'll get my final book. Woo. No more books I have to worry about. Why did you do that? Come on. So where is this going to lead us? Question. How?
Thrilling, was it not? Just like when we were children, getting into trouble and getting away.
Save your honey words for when you get out of here alive first.
Well, that was brutal.
Save your honey words for when we get out of here alive, Arstic.
Huh. Something spotted me. Probably a wolf or something. I mean, it was obviously something, but... Oops. Really should have read what I was eating.
Shouldn't eat those.
Amazingly, that only took half my health. Where are you going?
Ah, by Thor's Thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Wild and reckless, like our first battles together. Remember the island north of Stavanger?
I do. Kjotve the Cruel trained his berserkers there.
Great lumbering fools, foaming at the mouth. We taunted them from the treetops.
And the drunk one, remember? Naked as the morning. Froze his cock off trying to find us.
Then fell to humping a snowdrift.
Were you glad to hear from me?
I did wonder what trouble you had been up to. But I smiled at hearing your name. And I wondered if you had taken after your father. If you were now leading your clan.
Well, you have your answer. I'd sooner take after a troll and leave this clan in your hands.
That I will not do.
When my father was named Jarl, he had no one to help him, and still he triumphed. But I am not my father. I simply want to roam. Do you think Sleipnir would be content bound to a stable? No matter how glorious it may be.
For those who don't know, Sleipnir is
Hey,
the eight-legged son of
what is that for?
Loki, the
You have
horse,
friends, Vili. What about Tryggvi? Me? Your clan?
who Odin uses as his flying steed,
Of course.
pretty sure.
I know that.
You can't roam forever. Keep that in mind. You are surrounded by those who love you. And that will not change. Unless you push it all away.
You speak a truth, I understand.
Troll-faced arstick.
A chicken Draugr? Is such a thing possible? For that does not seem possible.
Voda too. A water infused with fire. I do not lie. Your father's death aside, Billy. This has been... good. Fun even.
Do you ever wonder what might have happened if we had not been separated by the North Sea so early in our lives? What adventures we would have had. The raids, the battles, the glory. I even think about what we might have been to each other.
I have, fondly. And often enough that it sometimes seemed you never left. Maybe you never did.
I want you, Eivor. You want
Why does the mouth have to
touch.
stop?
Like this.
I cannot say how I will feel tomorrow, Eivor.
Shut up, Billy.
Hey, I said I'd do every single romance option. I don't know how many more we have left.
Billy, you know that this was momentary heat. Just a flickering flame.
Yes. We let our passions set sail. Just this once. I should get back. Rest. The funeral will still be there when you wake up fully.
Why do I have a feeling something bad's gonna happen while she sleeps in the cave?
Billy, gone already. To prepare for the funeral, I imagine.
You wanna know what I've just realized? There are two, like, relationships we can get into. That being Randvi and Petra. There are no male relationships that I've come across yet. Huh. I just noticed that.
So many Danes, so many Norse.
I'm not
This
really
will be the send-off Heminger deserves.
still praying for him. Yeah, I mean, if it helps you cope.
Will your god water survive these flames?
It will. And should Heminger Jarl so desire, our god will be ready to accept him into the kingdom of heaven.
All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Heminger Jarl. We're about to send you on your final journey. Tell me, what funeral gift did you manage to offer your Jarl?
Some Voda survived the fire. It will keep Heminger warm in Odin's hall.
If he's not careful, that Voda will burn all of Valhalla down.
Eivor, we meet again.
Sisters, kin and clan.
Speak to me.
It is time.
It's good to see you.
Aye. If only our meeting were to take place during a more joyous occasion.
To come all this way, you must have known him well.
Not as well as I would have liked, but he was a fine warrior and an honest man. One I could trust, and I trust very few. To Heminger Jarl, Skål.
Aye. Skull.
Who are you?
I've not seen your face among the Heminger clan. From where do you hail?
I come on behalf of the mighty Halfdan Ragnarsson of Northumbria to deliver a gift to the departed Hemming Jarl. These people are good drinkers and good warriors. Halfdan will be pleased.
No longer besieged by chickens, I see.
Throw the dragons on the fire with the great Jarl. We shall devour them together.
Chicken for the feast, okay.
I hardly recognized you outside of your cave.
I regret not seeing my great Jarl again.
You have done him a kindness by being here. Now do him one more. Have another drink, or 10.
Are there anyone else to talk to? Yes. Sunava. Hello? There. Good talk. You're the...
You have seen what was needed.
I have. More than enough.
That's the exact same thing you asked me last time.
Sure, old friend. It is good to see you here. Is Luvina here as well?
One of us had to stay in Jorvik. She wishes she could be here, but alas, our duties never rest.
Aye, never. Only Heminger Jarl has that privilege now.
Okay, that should be everyone. What's Trigby?
Eivor, my father sets forth on his final voyage.
May the winds favor him.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gifts. All but you. Present what you have, and the celebration may begin.
I have it here.
Hey, did you manage to find the spear?
In council, you were the wisest. At the hearth, the kindest.
That's not the one I
in battle,
selected.
the bravest. May the sign of Vegavisir, the rune of the way, guide you to the hall of many doors.
Stand at my side.
Speak from your heart, Heminger son.
Today we mourn the passing of Heminger Jarl of Nottinghamshire. My father. Our father. He was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity, his spirit. In you I see his life, and his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink! We are these things because he was these things. Father, we shall be to our children what you were to us. And when they are ready, we will meet you again.
So is he just holding that sideways, or...
Give him a fine farewell.
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe and prepare the longhouse for the Althing. The next Jarl will soon take his seat.
Let me guess, you're gonna ask me the same thing for the...
Seen
Yep.
what was needed.
You, who are you?
More than enough.
I didn't speak to you.
Shall we lock horns? Sink it faster than me, you are the winner.
Okay.
Got a wager in you. Put your silver on the barrel.
I should probably switch
The
over,
horn it
but...
is. Man your horn.
Too late now. Yep. Nope. Bull. That was bull. I took my other hand off the controller. I don't know why. I'm probably gonna have to redo this.
Not catching me, Truller. Oh, such a skilled spiller.
How is it that I didn't stuff up yet I still managed to get an extra click behind?
Head spinning it.
I held that. I don't think I can catch him. Definitely not. Let's try that again.
Ah, a thirsty foe. Down it faster than me, and you are the victor.
And it's switching over. I don't know
Let's see your silver. What's a drinking game without a prize?
why it didn't register me holding the thingo,
Scourge!
the thumbstick.
Ah, we drink.
You've got to ask yourself, is it better to do a ton of shallow ones or several, like, deeper ones? Because it takes longer for it to hit the center, but you also drink more. So you've got to figure out if the swallowed amount is equal or better than the time taken to get to the center.
Droolmonger.
Like, it would appear as though it is, but also I've never tried just shallow ones.
Bit green, friend.
Seems like the slower but deeper gets it done quicker than the shallow but quicker ones. Yes, that was meant to be as crude as it sounded. Jump. Honestly, was hoping she made it all the way down there.
What are you doing?
There wasn't like any... Was there an ore log in this area? Oh, come the fuck off it. Really? Really? How did I manage that?
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
They have. None drank so well and so deeply as Clan Hemminger's son.
The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted to remember our names.
Let's begin.
I agree. Call on those who must attend. The Althing will begin shortly.
How have we only been going for half the time? Like, it feels like we've been going for longer than that.
Eivor!
You look uneasy.
Burdened by grief. Drowning in me.
You look like a potato.
Paralyzed by a sword. I stand between that man and Jarl.
You stand side by side, Vili. One of you must step forward.
My father placed us side by side because he trusted your vision. So what do you see?
I always said it was his right.
Drunk as you are, I see before me a man full of passion, vigor, and a love for his people. I see a Jarl. Your burden will get easier to bear. Take your father's seat and make it your own.
Now that I've made my decision,
I will.
Good. Now let them know, Arstic.
People of Hemthorpe, of Ulkethorpe, of Snottingham. Today I pledge myself, as my father was, I shall be your Jarl. Hemminger was a hero, not for who he was, but for the people he led. With Tryggvi by my side, with all of you, we will have glory.
okay, it was
You have
exactly
already
what I
learned
thought.
that people prefer shorter speeches to long ones, Valhalla.
It will take time to wear that title with comfort. My father never swore a formal oath with your clan. There was no need, for you are family. Let it be known, the Hemmingers and Clan Raven are true sworn friends from this day forward. You accept?
Of course I do.
Aye.
Well,
Be fair. Be just. And call upon us often, Arstic.
I'm sure I will.
It was exactly what I thought. If we chose Tryggvi to be Jarl, then we could have... Then he would have followed us to Ravensthorpe, and then we could have added him to our crew, but...
This time I return to the settlement.
Let's run back up to the... Can't believe I missed one minor treasure. Let's see if I can remember the path back to Thingo. This wasn't the path. Why do they all run from me? What was that? Oh, it's just food. Why are you running this way? This should bring me back to... yeah. Gonna wanna...
I should be cautious around here.
Should just be straightforward, run until I find it. Like I shouldn't have to go down any of the side paths. Huh? Ah, no wonder I didn't find it. It's completely understandable as to why I didn't find it. Okay. You do you. I actually want to head up there first. It was the wolf that this guy had trained that had spotted me earlier. I had a feeling that's what it was going to be, but I couldn't be sure. Want to clear off this top portion of the map just to make sure there's no like minor treasures or anything. Then we can run down and start clearing out this area. Honestly, we're coming to the end of this game, which is very surprising considering I've never 100% completed an Assassin's Creed game before. Like, yeah, I've done the story for Odyssey, but in terms of side quests and missions and all that, nowhere near. And I haven't played any of the other ones. Well, that's not true. I did play the first one a little bit. To get into that one. Really? There's just the tiniest bit. Okay, that's good. I probably should play the other ones just so I can get like backstory and everything, because had it not been for doing Odyssey, I wouldn't have known who... Well, technically Layla was introduced to us in Origins, but I didn't play that one very much. So if it wasn't for Odyssey, I wouldn't have been familiar with who Layla is. I had no idea who Beck or Sean were prior to this game. I'd have had no idea who or what the Staff of Hermes was. And even with having gotten the staff in Odyssey, I still didn't know about how it took over Layla's mind. Now, hey, an offering altar, what do you want? That's the thing. There. 3 titanium? Okay. Like, I had no idea before starting this game that Layla had killed someone. Well, technically 2 people. Because she... This is spoilers for the end of Fate of Atlantis, by the way. She threw her friend against the stone stair, well, the Isu stairs, and she died from the impact, yeah? But the Abstergo guy, she stabbed him in the spine. Did he die? Or was he just paralyzed there? I don't know. Hey, Treasure of Britain. I've got to be getting close with these. I should be able to just... Hey, it's a good thing I didn't try and find those treasures first, because they're in this cave. Ooh, this is a pretty looking cave. I like the bioluminescence. Ooh. Ah.
And they've left me a challenge.
To find the blade keener, be sure-footed as a mountain goat. First blood means final breath to those who test their mettle. So what, is there a bottomless pit? Well, there is a pit, but... Okay, that's a cool feature. It almost seems like a crypt, like it used to be a crypt or something. Used to be something important at least. Roman secrets. The Picts and the Danes fight fiercely in these lands, and we are caught between them. Our efforts cannot cease. We must continue to honor our Roman ancestors and protect the treasure that rests here in their name. Remember, their blood runs through these lands. Now if only Ava could, like, touch the luminescence and get a sort of glow effect. Like a temporary one until it rubbed off on something, but I reckon that would be cool. Yes, that was what I was meant to do. I was meant to hold A there, not... Again, it's not A, it's X. How am I meant to... Am I meant to climb up here? I don't think so. No, I'm meant to run up this statue. Hello? Okay. I got stuck on her boobs. That should be all the minor treasures, so now I've just got the tablet. Tell me that doesn't look like a trap. Like Indiana Jones style. Whetstone's inscription. If a brave man sharpens his sword on the whetstone, then the sword would kill any man from whom it drew blood. If a cowardly man used the whetstone, his sword would fail him and refuse to draw blood at all.
Must serve some purpose.
Interesting. There's nothing of importance down there. But how can a whetstone discern between a cowardly and a brave man? There. And then another one into there. Get rid of that notification. I think there's 12 tablets. If I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I really have 3 more to get, or are there only 10? I know what they open as well. I'm not going to spoil that. Which way would be best to go? I can run down here, clear up this side. How far? 11. Well, that worked. AC Valhalla. How many? Oops. Many stone tablets. $11. Okay. In the middle of my 2 guesses. Sounds about right. So there's 2 more to get. I think one of them's in the location though. There was a wolf there. Yeah, I think one of them's in the final location. Which means there must be another one in like Hamptonshire or Winchester. Considering final location is in Hamptonshire, I'm going to assume it's in Winchester. How did that bear not spot me? I'm trying not to spoil what these tablets are for, by the way. That's why I'm being so vague and saying in the final location and that. Because I know what they're for. What is this? It's in the center of a lake, so maybe a quest? Standing stone. Yes. It's for us. Oh, that's an intricate pattern.
The Kingdom of Bernicia and Elmet have granted me the right to worship here. By Edict of Yoke of Bernicia, the Nephilim were the only race with the strength to have moved such pillars. And the power of the Lord behind them. What were they guarding against? Did you command them, Lord? Was it for the sin of people of other times? Was it to keep the demons out?
What if I need to go up for this? No, that's definitely not the case. Why would that have been there? This isn't it either. I know what I have to do. It's just a matter of actually doing it. Don't want to get too far. I can't be in the water for this. And it is definitely working with these three pillars back here. Trying to get unless no, couldn't be. Let me be over. No, quite literally couldn't be. Could it? Sounds like it's it. Almost cracked my head on some ice there. What's with these frozen bits? Where's the main stone again? Over there?
kingdom of Bernicia and Elmet
So,
have granted
I've
me
gotta
the right to worship here.
cut that in
By
half.
edict of Yopa of
It's
Bernicia.
3
The
circles.
Nephilim were the only race with the strength to have moved such pillars, with the power of the Lord behind them. But what were they guarding against? Did you command them, Lord? Was it for the sin of people of other times? Was it to keep the demons out?
Cause see, that's not really. Hello. I can hear you trying to. Because if I get too far away, then that doesn't line up. But if that lines up, then... at the back doesn't. This has... there.
Such odd energies.
That was a pain. That was a pain. I can get these 3. Circle back. And that'll probably be the last thing I get. A minute ago, that's what the treasure said it was. This is quite obviously a bandit app. Yeah,
Best not to draw attention here.
that was obvious. Come on. Another one on the wall. You're dead. Let's run around the wall, take out all the sentries. I didn't mean for that to happen. That's unfortunate. I don't know why she decided to jump off there. By she, I mean Eivor. But she did, and it was rather unfortunate. Is there like an entrance into that? Oh, hey, this guy's still sleeping. Oh, yeah, missed that. In the wall, okay. Nope, wrong way. There we go. We've still got 2 minor treasures, so we'll take those. What in that chain? Can you not chain if you do the heavy assassinate as the first one? Did you just call me a cock? It sounded like you just called me a cock. Oh. Okay. Let's leave through the front gate. Cool, and we're back to them all being even. You know, this has lasted me a lot longer than I thought it would. And by this I'm referring to the iced coffee that I'm trying to open. How tightly did I put this lid on? Okay, thank you. I panicked. What was the strong chain finisher? Can I put that on? I don't think I can put that on. Oops. That was meant to be runes. No, I can't. Speed after pairing, no. I think I'll put the Brigandine on. Okay, I do have the Venom Guard, no. Oh, that would be handy. Strong chain. Nah, okay. It was chain swiftness. I had no point in doing that. I don't use heavy attacks very often. Because they tend to get interrupted. Loch Clumbre Hideout. That's probably not how you say that second word, but oh well. I've been saying how I would like my axe to be quicker. And now we get a speed increase for each hit after... No, up to 10 hits, so... I'm not sure by what percentage it increases, nor do I know if it's an exponential growth, but... Really? Well, I mean... Good on you for doing your job. I guess. Ow. First time with sentries. Not much of a deadeye considering you missed me from like point blank. Okay, that was a satisfying dose. Why did you double swing that? There really isn't a lot of time to keep that up. Like there I got it half filled. But that's only because he needed that many hits to take down. What would be nice per se is if it say after each hit the timer between that and the next hit were to increase. Oops. So like say it's 1 second between the first and second hit, maybe 1.5, 2 seconds between the second and third, so on and so forth until you've got the most time between the 9th and the 10th hit. Well, technically the second most time, because the time after the 10th hit should be the longest. The Mentor's Club. Was the Mentor's set one I was looking at? Yeah, that's just a random pig. At least, I mean, that's how I would have coded it if I was putting that in. You're not even a named enemy. Really? Get up the fucking ladder. What the fuck? She wouldn't get off the ladder. You have more than just an bow and arrow, don't you? So is that like a berserker brew that they ingest? Through this window? Okay. grab this. 400 meters this way. Well, 4,500. But yeah, I feel like they missed something with this speed rune. Okay. Because unless you're like surrounded by like high tier fucking Eivor, do one of the things I tell you to. Unless you're surrounded by several high tier enemies that need multiple hits, you're never going to get to the 10 thing with the speed at which the rune disappears, so why give it a cap of 10 if it's nigh unachievable to get 10? Is this an artifact or a curse?
Troll curse corruption lurks here.
Really? That sounds about right. That's a wall. Unless we need to be on the second level to... Hey, cool. And barred the door and destroyed that at the same time. Yeah, I reckon I'll grab these 3. Grab these 2, that. And should I make my way down to... No, I'll grab these 3, grab that, then make my way back up, jump to the eagle point to go down. So wasn't there a monastery or something over here? Oh, yeah, completely forgot about these 2. Oh, okay, once I get that, then I can just walk on over, clear up that as well. Like, that's easy enough. This one up here is most likely a quest, given the fact that there's a chest right next to it. No, it's a lost string gear. Okay. Genuinely not expecting that.
For Odin, for Thor, for Freya, and the Valkyries. Come to me, Ragnar. Find me in the frenzy.
Hail, warrior. Are these wetlands your longhouse? Your meat hall?
This is a Drenger's ritual chamber. I am Skeghold, pledged to Ragnar Lothbrok in hugger and body, iron and soul. I seek one willing to take the ritual and engage me in combat to the death.
I understand. For an opponent, you could do worse than me.
Join me then in Drenga Seder. Ragnar taught it to me at Uppsala for 9 moons, and I never stopped. I will only fight one who enters my frenzy. For if we are not in the same state, I will have an unfair advantage.
What is the potion then? Mead and rotten bread?
A sacred ale of high volatile spirits, and Thor's fungus, the Amanita muscaria. Ragnar and I would quaff this great elixir. Before each new raid, I often saw him transcend the laws of battle. Drink of the brew that bubbles here in my pot. Then we will enter the frenzy
How many
together,
apples do
and
you
only
have?
one of us will leave. For Odin, for Thor, for Freya, and the Valkyries, and the saggy britches, come to me, Ragnar. Find me in the frenzy.
Oh.
May you walk the Bifrost with heavy steps, Drenger.
I am glad you have returned. A true Drenga does not run. We continue the journey, but we must take the ritual formula. Die!
You fought well, and our journey was fair. Now yours continues.
Now I transcend. Farewell. It is my turn to see the god of poetry.
Cool. Don't know how many more of those we have. Oops, that was not it. I want to see something. Do it here. You're not connected to anything. Okay. The masteries don't get reset if you take points out. You also can't... Ooh. You also can't respec your masteries. So you've either got to make sure you're focusing on the right one, or you're doing what I do and build them up evenly. That way you can't have an accidental spec. This marker is 300, okay. Why am I trudging through the snow when there was a literal road just 50 meters to my side? Yeah, there's a house here. Radio. Oh. Is that another one in the... The answer is yes. Stupid.
I should not be seen in this area.
Did I just one-shot that pig? Oh, why did that not activate? Oh, that was not where you were stabbing him. So it's very likely that this area will bleed over into the next episode. But still, for such a large area, a little over 2 episodes is very quick to clear it. Because remember, we started this about half an hour into yesterday's stream. Hey look, a snake. Yeah, that's no surprise. Ooh. This is though. I can barely see anything. Yeah, you're up there, and there's one over there. lead. Oh hey, there was a door right there. No clue why that did that, but okay. Don't think a statue's breasts would be the easiest to hold on to, but you do you, Eivor. I want to come over. No. Back dive. Can I get out this way? The answer is a resounding no. There it is. Why does it always come up on the left? Like, I've never once had the horse try and come up on the right. Okay, we've made that marker. Change our trajectory to... Okay then. I don't know what just spotted me, but it can try and catch up to me if it wants. I think I want to travel west, yeah? No, I wanted to go more south. Like southwest. I really wish I could train my horse to give it more speed. Now is it purely west? Yes. I want to bring up on that trajectory, that way we can... What the? Like the second Hunger Games book, we want to keep the force field to our left. I haven't seen or watched the Hunger Games in close to 5 years. How do I remember that? What the f... So am I just not able to fully clear the map? I really wish you wouldn't. Let me fucking turn the camera. can't see how close to the thing I'm getting if I can't turn the camera, you knob. Huh. I'm quite sure this noise is annoying for you guys, but to make sure we get as much of the map open as possible, I'm going to try and run as close to the border as I can. How am I outside the... Why are you the way you are? Apparently I'm outside the map now, yet... Okay then. Gonna see how long we can keep this up for. I don't know what's the rest to the west of northern England, but okay, we've finally hit the... It's funny because now we have to run all the way back this way just to be able to actually clear proper map. I've got to ask, why put a border on the map if that's not actually the border? Like, in all honesty. Why? Why are you the way you are? You think that if there's a border you can't pass, it would be where the border shows up on the map. That's what would make logical sense. Or is that just me? 'Cause you didn't see anything. I am still genuinely confused. I mean, I'm generally confused as well, but...
I am proud the Lord speaks so cleanly through my soul here in Reckonset. He talks of his instruments, and asks that I be one. It appears the Nephilim were at battle here long ago. Against a great tempest, some few protected us. We must honor these ancient paths. I have explained what he left.
I saw an ice wall. I thought, I'll break it.
Light and heat.
Maybe there's like a piece of etching behind it. Nope, it was where you need to go. And I just so happened to pick the right one because there's at least one other. Probably should have waited for it to play out though, because I don't know if I can hear the rest of that message now. Oh, maybe I can. Yeah, see, there was another one there. There was, yep, there was a third. Okay. Let's see.
I am proud the Lord speaks so cleanly through my soul here in Reckonset. He talks of his instruments, and asks that I be one. It appears the Nephilim were at battle here long ago. Against a great tempest, some few protected us. We must honor these ancient paths. I have explained what he left for us here, to the Reckon dwellers nearby. Blessed be all those who tread in this holy light.
Yes. Right. That wasn't meant to happen. Drop it. Thank you. I don't know why sometimes it won't drop. Oops. Stopped paying attention for a second.
Little coward, aren't you?
So you're essentially a man-at-arms. You're a Macbeth. And you're, well, a cutthroat. Okay. That was easy. Just had to wait for them to finish disintegrating. One more mystery. Okay. We're actually essentially done with this. We've got that artifact down there. We've got the thing over here, and we've got... Huh. Should I just keep going until I finish? I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do. Interesting. confession. At first I felt nothing but remorse. My anger had gotten the better of me. At this time, my family had paid the ultimate price, but then Odin came to me as a majestic raven, black wings spread wide, leading me to a mushroom fairy circled by an oak tree. By his command I consumed them, and I no longer felt remorse, only a desire to lose more blood, to sate these lost boils within. Okay, so I've got to find a Fae ring. I'm going to guess it's this large tree. No. No. I'm going to assume there was only one or more. I'm going to hope there was only one. I didn't actually see how many locks were on that chest. Why is it I have a knack for running around the wrong side of a house? Yes, good. Okay, now we need to jump here. 14 minutes to do a raid, as well as likely a quest, and clear off this little area. Seems doable. Well, depending on how long this takes. Which hopefully won't be too long. And it really wasn't. Okay. I am fine with that. Hey, you're down there. That was almost leading me in the opposite direction to where I wanted to go. Yeah, there was no avoiding that. Stupid horse. Oh yeah, sure, run from me now. I know I was probably running from the bear, but... I don't need a horse. I got legs. Albeit 2 less than a horse, and they're shorter, but still. Is it just me, or does Ava run relatively slow now that I think about it? Because... yeah, it takes maybe 10 seconds, 10-15 seconds to run 200, well, 250 meters, but you've got to take into account also the time dilation between this game and the real world, and then you realize that 10-15 seconds is a few minutes in game.
Something is wrong. Foul. Cursed.
Maybe even longer than minutes, so really what it would be relatively quick by our standard is actually quite slow. Because where I'm from, we measure distance in k's per hour, and I know people who can walk upwards of 6 k's an hour, so for Ava to be able to only be able to do a couple hundred in several minutes, it's on par with some people's walking speeds, and she's running. How do I get into this place? Oh, it's trying to glitch the camera out. Is it behind here? No. What the hell? This water's got to come from somewhere.
Malevolence. This land bears steep affliction.
How do I get into this area?
What? Dark spirits torment this land.
Unless... Yes. The cursed area reaches all the way out here. Doesn't reach here though. Ah. Thank you, untextured rock. You have helped me out. Why? I'm going to assume that leads back out. Going to assume that given this game I shouldn't assume anything, and instead should follow the path just to double check. If I can see the other cave when I know, then yes, okay. This is the cave I should have gone in.
Troll curse corruption lurks here.
Give me that. That way, so let's this way. Okay then. That was the way I came in. I am a moron. How do I... Look not for me for guidance, for I am a moron. Hey, got it.
Phew, that's better.
Okay, so because of how long that took, this is going to be a little bit longer. Make up for the minutes I missed in the last episode. Oh yes, I remember this place. Haven't been here in ages. And if I keep on my horse, I'm gonna be here for ages. Jump. I'm gonna have to cross the river again, aren't I? Probably. Yes. Oh well. The longest part of this is going to be the raid. Even that's not going to be that long.
This is taking too long.
Please! My family, they've died unjustly. They need to be burned. But this fire won't do. I must burn them before they turn into vengeful draugrs. There must be something around here that burns.
Oil jars for the fire. This should be enough.
Thank you. Thank you. Now may they rest in peace.
Will they truly rest? You said the Draugrs, your family no less, would return vengeful.
It's my fault. I killed them. My greed robbed me of my senses, and now my family. My brother was to inherit my father's wealth. But it was my right. They called me a lout, a disgrace. They were right. Now our family fortune sits in the house. Worthless when there is nobody left to enjoy it with. A favor, I beg of you. Slay me so I may join them in Helheim and beg their forgiveness.
Men like you deserve something worse than death. I hope your family condemns you even in Helheimer.
Nah, that'll be the last thing we grab. Let's make our way to Wenlock. Let's see how well fortified this place is. I'm going to say not very, considering
Best go hooded here.
the walls are only like 2 foot high, if that. Hey, hey, guess what?
You then. A word. You're dead. Getting tired? We read!
Interesting. That was cool. The fact that I was able to dodge behind him, and yet he still somehow managed to hit me before my attack. The fuck?
My turn!
Some questionable things have already happened this raid.
This little horn.
Come, help me with this.
Together, lad!
The fuck? These spearmen are questionable with
Come here
their
a moment.
abilities.
You die now!
It's just loot. Take that. There's just some coins. How the hell did you get? Oh, you're an enemy. That's how you got there. I thought that was one of my men. That's what it's like. How the hell did you get here?
Get out the side!
Hey, where did the other path take me then? Or is this the other path? Yes.
Some good loot here.
Give me a hand over here.
Is that everything? No. "45 meters up." Oh hey, I found where my ship was. There, okay. This isn't the normal chest we get from one of these. I thought that was an enemy. Come on, get up. Oh.
We've outstayed our welcome.
What makes you say that? I thought there was a... Is that not a way I can get in? So how do I get into this building? I don't. That's the answer. Now let's just... Oops. Knocked my controller against my desk. I got one more thing to do here. Over the weekend I shall do the 2 can stones and the offering altar. Then we'll pick this up next Wednesday, where I may try and do Jotunheim again. Maybe. Keep. Okay, that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it and want to catch more of these live, consider following me at twitch.tv/thegeekduo. And if you want to catch up on any episodes you may have missed, or watch any of my other content, it's The Geek Duo on YouTube. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.